Hey guys, Paradox here, and today we are on episode number 4 of Crossout Tips for Beginners. And today we're going to go over weapon choices and what weapons are recommended for beginners and how to use certain weapons and little tips about certain weapons. So first off, we want to start with talking about machine guns. Machine guns is what you start off with, and there's tons of different kinds of machine guns in this game, but we're going to start off talking about the white ones, or common rarity. Now, the ones that you start off with are the SM Hornets. Those are pretty poop. They're not very good at all. I suggest that once you get a chance and get a little bit of gold, you can get the LM54 cords, which are right here. They're $1.90 a piece, which actually they've gone up a bit in price, which is weird. But those or the Lupara shotguns, I suggest getting once you get enough gold. Now, the thing is, with a lot of weapons in this game, to make them work efficiently and get the most damage output out of them, you want to stack multiple of the same weapon on a vehicle. So, for example, the LM54 cords, for beginners, the best way to use those is to have 4 of them. And they cost 2 energy apiece. So, if you get the Huntsman cabin, which is a little bit more pricey, it's 6 gold right now, but if you get the Huntsman cabin, it has 8 energy, so 4 times 2 is 8, so you'd have just enough energy on there to equip all 4 cords. But that's a really good setup if you want to stick with machine guns for a while. If you want to do shotguns, those are 3 energy apiece. Excuse me, I'm burping. Ugh. But shotguns are a good choice. If you want to use them, they actually help you rip off armor, and they do a good amount of damage at like close range. So those you want to stick close with. But you would only be able to have 3 of those, but that's okay because 3 is enough to do a good amount of damage. Now, if you're already leveled up enough to get some gold and you want to use something other than shotguns or machine guns, you want to try out something different, there is another option. Whoops. And that would be the Avenger 57mm. It is the first cannon that you unlock or get access to, and that one has a little trick to it. It does have bullet drop to it, and you need to lead your shot more so with cannons than you need to with shotguns or machine guns, and I will cut to that and show you exactly what I'm talking about. Alright guys, so here we are. We have one of the cannons equipped. This one I don't really like too much, just for the fact that it has a very limited turn angle. You see, it doesn't really turn a whole lot, so you have to angle your vehicle in a way that you're kind of facing right at the person. But we can shoot it. It does a decent amount of damage instantly instead of over time. But let me back up a good distance, because you can actually shoot people from across the map with cannons, which is really nice. But as you'll see, it does have drop, and I'll just shoot like kind of over. Whoops. That wasn't a very good example. But as you saw right there, it does have drop to it. So at a longer range, it's not going to hit exactly where you aim. So you have to compensate for the trajectory and distance of the projectile. So as you see right here, if I aim just slightly above my vehicle, it'll hit just a little bit below that. And it does do decent damage, but like I said, you want to make sure you have more than one. Now, when you're first starting out and you want to use a cannon, you're not going to be able to use more than one just simply because of energy cost. You're not going to have enough energy costs to use this, but once you get a new cabin and or a generator, you can use a couple of these. As long as you get the ones that are 5 energy apiece, you'll be able to use them. If they're the ones that are 6 energy apiece, you'll need a different vehicle and possibly a better generator, but that's going to cost you almost 1,000 gold for that. But as you see, it does have limited ammo. All cannons have limited ammo capacity, but you can buy ammo packs for those in the market, and we'll go show you what those are right now. But before I get into that, now ammo packs do not come in a white rarity. Those you can only get a blue rarity of, or higher. You can get a higher quality of that too. But here's the ammo pack. Now they are explosives, so it goes back to my video I was talking about that with your explosives, it's a very wise idea to mount them under your vehicle and have them protected and out of sight. This goes into that category. So you want to make sure you have this out of sight. You don't want it out in the open, or outside your vehicle or something where people can see it, or they will purposely target it. But as you see, it increases ammo and missile reserves by 30%, and now these do stack. Any ammo pack you get does stack, and so let's say you have 4 of these, you're going to get 120% bonus to your ammo reserves. And it's a really good thing with cannons, especially, to have more ammo than less ammo. Now, if you want to go that route, I suggest having 3 or 4 of these ammo packs, just to make sure that during raids or during PvP that you don't run out of ammo before you die. Because if you run out of ammo, then you're pretty much going to be forced to self-destruct, and you're just hindering your team if you can't fight back. And you won't get as much XP either, obviously. So that's a suggestion. And here's the generator that I was talking about. Again, you cannot get this unless it is blue quality or higher. That's where you're able to get it, or start getting it. This one is the lowest level one, obviously, so you only get 2 energy, which doesn't sound like much, but trust me when I say even 1 or 2 energy can make a massive difference in terms of how you build your vehicle with your weapons. So that's awesome. But now when it comes to other components, for example the radiators, they reduce weapon heating rate, so you can shoot your machine guns, shotguns longer. Now, it does not work for certain weapons. For example, cannons or anything that's semi-auto, it will not prolong your fire rate. It's not going to let you shoot like 2 shells at once or anything crazy like that. That would be really, really broken. So keep that in mind, that it only works for things like shotguns, grenade launchers, miniguns, machine guns, things like that. Pretty much fully automatic weapons that you just hold the trigger down to shoot, or whatever button you have for it. And I think that's pretty much going to be about it, guys. Hopefully I covered a lot of the basics for weapons. Hopefully it helped you guys out with building your vehicles and weapon choices. If it did, and if you enjoyed the video, don't forget to drop a like on this video. And if you want, leave a comment with any questions that you guys may have, and I will reply as fast as I can. But for now, this is Paradox Legend, and I'm signing out. Peace.